All right, it's cold, but we're bundled up with the head football coach of the reigning three-time state champion Phantoms, Jeremy Blunt. His team now a win away from a four-peat, 34-0 shutout today of Sherando. Coach, it's December football. This is what Phoebus loves, and for the first time in the 99-game playoff history of the Phantoms, 3 consecutive shutouts to start the playoffs. What can you say about your defense today and all year long?
I'll tell you what, man, these guys are committed to the process, that's for sure. You know, we work really hard, man, to stay keyed in on the things that we want to accomplish. You know, we put those goals out in front of them, and these guys really, they really zone in on the goals, man, and those objectives, man. So, you know, we just want to come out here and play a good game of football, man, and I think all 3 phases we were able to do that today.
I think on one of the 3 turnovers you forced, it was fitting that your, I guess, Bash Brother linebacker combination of Caleb Tillery and Brendan Thompson helped create and recover that takeaway. And then in addition to those 2 guys, Jonathan Rogers has really elevated his play to a whole other level this postseason. He's been everywhere getting tackles for loss and sacks and just eating.
I tell you what, man, you know, that's what it's about. It's a team approach. You know, 11 men on the field, 11 guys to the ball. So, you know, I'm just happy for the guys right now, man, and they're really buying into what we're trying to do. And, you know, we're just taking this thing one day at a time, one step at a time.
Your sophomore quarterback, Maricus Banks, completes his first 14 passes of this game. What did you notice? Because you're known for the running game at Phoebus, and you had success with Davion the Bull Roberts going over 100 to get on the ground today, 3 touchdowns. But what did you notice? Did you think you were going to sell out against the run, and you had some opportunities through the air? What did you see coming in?
I think just good football is taking what the opponent is giving you. And, you know, some days it calls for more in the air. Some days it calls for more on the ground. Other days it's more of a balanced approach. So whatever we're faced with, man, we just want to make sure that we're coming out and taking advantage of the opportunity. And
just spraying the ball to a bunch of different receivers. Noah Jefferson, who's headed to Delaware, Romir Smith, Makai Hill, list goes on. Tyree Diggs today, a focal point early as well. What have you seen just from his maturation and the development with those receivers, the chemistry he's got with them?
Well, those guys really take a lot of time with one another, man, before practice, after practice, things like that, man. They spend a lot of time together, man. So it's not by chance that they're working well and they're a cohesive unit. I mean, by this time of the year, it's got to be one way or the other, right? So I'm happy that it's going the right way.
A few more for you. You're no newbie at this. This is old hat now. But to win a playoff game 34-0, I know it wasn't easy, but you all make it look easy. How?
Well, I mean, like I said, man, it's belief, number one. We believe in each other. We buy into each other. And that's what we push over here, man. You know, just trust the process and just keep pushing one step at a time.
You're getting closer now to that goal. You're just now 48 minutes away from it. Looks like you're probably going to see Verina, who's leading test scorer as we speak, at the half by a comfortable margin, to go back to Liberty. How is this group feeling about this opportunity, you and your staff, the kids, as you're getting closer to this ultimate dream of a four-peat?
Well, I tell you what, man, you know, it's another box that we're checking right now. So we're going to enjoy this one, man. I tell you, we're going to focus and enjoy this one. Then we'll get back to it. We'll see what opponent we'll face, and you know, we'll key it up and just be ready to go this week.
Do you think you're playing your best football at this time of the year? I mean, you had the early test with Highland Springs, and you were great in that game. You had some tests during the season, but it feels like you're clicking and doing what you want to see as you go into championship mode.
Well, I do see us progressing every day, and that's major. I mean, it was a cold week this week, man, and I felt like every day of practice we got better and better no matter the weather. So I'm enjoying seeing what I'm seeing from my guys.
And lastly, the message as you get ready for the trip to Liberty. You've been there before. You won last year on the final play of the game, and this senior class, which has a chance to do something legendary. What's the message to them?
Stay focused. Don't get ahead of yourselves. Stay locked in on what we have to do, man. The time will come to take care of the business. Let's just be ready for it.
Winning streak getting closer to 15. Counting. Jeremy Blunt, thank you so much. All the best.
Thank you.